This is tech time for you U13 and up players. Today we've got just some ball mastery stuff. We're gonna incorporate a little bit of cardio into it, get a little bit of a workout in, hopefully break a sweat. And the second part of this video, we're gonna do it with a partner. All right, so for now it's just a solo training session. But in about 20 minutes, we're going to incorporate something that you can do with a partner. If you don't have a partner, that's okay. All right, we're going to show you enough stuff here where you can get a good workout on your own. It is 34 degrees outside today, so I am in my garage. If you've got some space in a basement or garage, whatever, that'd be great. This drill will change a little bit if you were to do this outside on grass, but we'll talk about that when we come to it. And then everything we do today, after every exercise, we're going to incorporate some juggling as well. All right, so we're going to see as we get tired, can we still maintain a good first touch? Can we still maintain composure and good technique with the soccer ball? All right, so what you're going to need to set up, you're going to need 9 markers total. I've seen some really creative ideas with you guys and the markers. All right, some water bottles, shirts, whatever it is. You don't have to have cones, although if you do have cones, great. You can see on this side I've set up 2 ladders of equal length, all right, but there's 5 cones here, 4 cones there. Between the far set of cones over there, there's a little bit more space because that's what we're going to be doing stuff with the ball. And these cones here are a little bit closer together because that's where we're going to do our speed and agility work, some SAQ fitness work. All right, at the end we're going to incorporate both, so it'll be SAQ work with some ball mastery, and then we'll get into the partner stuff when we're finished. All right, but for now, to get a little bit of a warm-up, we're going to do a dynamic on the SAQ ladder, and we're also going to get 50 juggles. All right, so get a good heart rate, get comfortable with the soccer ball, keep it nice and low, and try and get 50. And if you don't get 50 in a row, that's okay. All right, so if you drop the soccer ball, just keep going. Trying to stay relaxed, we're trying to stay composed, keeping our eye on the ball. All right, but I'm not panicking, I'm taking little touches, maybe using different surfaces, maybe thighs. Okay, so we're going to head over to the SAQ ladder. Obviously, it doesn't matter what side you start on, okay? You start on this side. We're just going to go through a couple different footwork stuff without the soccer ball to start. All right, that'll get us a good little dynamic warm-up. The first one we're going to do, all right, nice and simple, everything, we're going to do it twice. All right, so the first one is just 2 foot in between each. All right, when we finish, okay, we're going to sort of walk or jog back. All right, that's where you get your rest in between. All right, so it looks like this, 2 foot in each, nice and even, and we can walk back, or we're going to jog, and again. It's full activation when we get into it. Okay, next one, 1 foot in each. Make sure we're taking a little bit of rest, that's our jog back, 1 foot in each again. Next one, we're going to shuffle or icky shuffle in between each one. Okay, so we kind of drop the shoulder, good footwork in between the cones, jog back, icky shuffle again. And the next one, all right, this is where you need to have some kind of spatial awareness. All right, it's really important. I'm going to be taking little looks kind of over my shoulder. It's the same thing, icky shuffle. All right, this time it's backwards. As you can see, I look over my shoulder so I know where I'm going. And again. Next one, we're going to go side on, it's just high knees. You're going to do one side facing this way, one facing the other way. All right, so it's just, again, 2 foot in each. And again, facing this way. And then the last going to do one facing this way again, one facing the other way. If you kick a cone or you're using a ladder, that's up, that's all right. It's a sign maybe I'm getting tired already. Facing the other way. And back to the start. Okay, only going to do one rep of each this time. Okay, but we're going to try and go a little bit quicker. Right, move our feet nice and sharp. Right, so it's 2 foot on each to start. One foot. Icky shuffle. Backwards icky shuffle. This time side on. We're going to do one of each. And same again. And last two, buzzsaw, facing both ways. One more time. Okay, before you get a drink, before you take a break, or get some kind of rest, get your soccer ball and give me 50 juggles again. Now that we're breathing a little heavier, heart's beating faster, can we maintain our composure? Can we try and stay relaxed? Okay, guys, if juggling is something that you struggle with, it's not your strong suit, you don't have to be getting 50 juggles every time, okay? Just make sure that you're juggling the entire time. If you drop the ball, forget about it, move on, keep going, okay? So we've done a little 50 juggle warm-up. We did a little SAQ dynamic. What we're going to do now is we're going to head over to the other set of cones. Well, the cones should be a little bit farther apart, and this is where we start to do some of our ball mastery stuff, okay? So it starts nice and easy. We're gonna do everything 3 times, all right? 3 times to start. So I'm gonna start here. The first one will be left foot only, all right? I'm just going in and out of the cones, okay? Small little touches, get around. Outside and inside, left foot only. That's 1 rep, okay? So there and back is 1 rep. Maybe go a little bit faster, right? Little touches. As you can see, especially when I'm going out to in, right? I'm getting nice and low, dropping my shoulder. There's 2 reps. Left foot again. Get nice and low. Drop that shoulder. 3, okay? Next one, right foot only. In and out of the cones. Okay, the little touches. Get around the outside or the inside of the foot. Okay. There's 1. Keep going. 2. Last one. 3. Okay. Before we move on, we're going to go both feet, just incorporating both things into it. All right, inside and outside with both feet. Okay, so from inside here, it's outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. Make sure we use both feet. Get comfortable with both. Again, I'm dropping that shoulder, especially on those outside of the foot touches. Get Get nice and low. All right, last one here. Getting through the cones. It's just roll, push, okay? Or some people call the roll, call it Ronaldo. All right, so push, roll, roll. You can do some, whatever kind of turn you like at the end. I like this little half Maradona one. So a little half Maradona at the end. Oops. Same again. Okay, and relax. Okay, we should have a heart rate now. Should be even more difficult to get our juggles in. All right, now that we're sweating, heart's beating faster, but you guys are younger, fitter than I am, okay? So you guys should have no problem. Feel free to take lots of water breaks, okay? But if you can, we're trying to get a little bit of cardio in here and a little bit of tech. So get your 50 juggles in after each exercise. Starting to lose focus, starting to get a bit tired. Still, keep the ball nice and low and under control. I lost count, but that should be about 50. Okay, so just to recap what we've done so far. The first thing we did, obviously, was get our 50 juggles in. And we did a little bit of dynamic stuff, some SAQ, footwork. And then we went into the ball mastery stuff. What we're going to do now is combine the two things. So we're going to combine the SAQ and the different footwork patterns we did through the ladder with the cones we just did there. Okay, so it's going to look a little bit something like this. I'm going to start over here. Remember the first one, left foot only, okay? We're going to try and do 3 reps of each again. So left foot only, and then we'll do a quick demo. We'll show you what it looks like, and then you get the hang of it, okay? It looks like this, left foot only, through the goals. Get nice and low again. When I get here, okay, I'm just going to stop the ball. If you're on a surface like this, all right, I recommend rolling the ball, and then you get through the cones nice and quick. And receive, and you're just going to go again. Okay? So rolling the ball back. Oop. Sorry if you lose control. Roll, stop here, roll the ball nice and quick through the cones, and receive. Okay? And jump straight into the next one. Okay? Last one. Okay, so really quick coaching point. If you are doing this on grass, right, it might be easier to get to the end just to pass the ball. That's fine. If you're on a surface that moves like this, right, where the ball's going to roll quickly, just a light roll, right, to make sure the ball doesn't go all over the place. Right, so we just finished left foot only, and we did 2 foot in each. We're going to do right foot only and 1 foot in each of the SAQ cones. Okay, right foot only to start. Stop the ball, to the cones, and go again. Trying to get that little bit of cardio, get some fitness back. All right, if you think you can do more reps, even better. Last one. Stop the ball and get through. Okay. Next one is the icky shuffle. All right, and we're going to do using both feet. Okay, so left foot and right foot, or outside, inside, with both feet. And then we're going to do icky shuffle when we get to the cones. Okay? Let's go. Same again. Both feet through the cones. Get here, stop the ball. Shuffle. Ooh, a little too hard that time. Okay. Both feet through the cones. Get to the end. Icky shuffle. Okay, last one. We're going to, you're going to do the roll and the push. Okay, so just push, roll, or push Ronaldo. When you've done your push Ronaldo move, get there. It's any pattern you like through the cones. Okay, so think about the ones we just did. It might be 2 foot in each, 1 foot in each, icky shuffle, backwards icky shuffle, buzzsaw, high knees, whatever it might be. Okay, you guys decide whichever one you like. All right, I'm gonna jump straight in. So it's push, roll, push, roll. Get here, and then roll. Same again. Push, roll. Try that little half marathon at the end if you want to be fancy. All right. Shuffle. Next one. Push, roll. Half marathon. Try to switch it up every time. You do something different. All right. Before I get a drink, before I take a break, I'm really tired now. All right, Coach Cam loves when I say the sweat is lashing off me. I kid you not, it is true. But it's good. I feel warmed up now. It was cold when I got in here, 34 degrees outside. I'm feeling great. 50 juggles. All right, before we lower our heart rate. Keep it going, keep balance. Stay composed. Can you keep the ball nice and low? Maybe we could use different surfaces, right? Good sides. Okay. Maybe if it comes to a different part of our foot, right? Can we keep the ball up using different surfaces as well? Ooh. And relax, okay. Okay, what we're gonna do, just to finish up, we're gonna go sort of a quick fire round. All right, then we're gonna get into a last little first touch juggling lesson. All right, a quick fire round where we're gonna do 1 rep of each, and we're gonna fly through it. So if you think, what do we have in terms of options for the dribbling? We've got left foot only, right foot only, inside, outside, push, roll. All right, and for getting through the cones, I'm gonna leave that up to you guys, whatever you like, okay? 1 foot in each, 2 foot in each, icky shuffle, backwards icky shuffle, and buzzsaw and high knees, okay? So you guys mix it up, try something different if you didn't try one before. Okay, and we'll go quick fire, just 1 rep of each. Left foot only first. Get nice and low again. Right foot. Jump straight into the next one. And hope your shoe doesn't come untied. At the worst time. What a recovery. Next one. Getting tired, the ball's getting away from me. Inside, outside. Both feet. Push, roll. Half marathon. And last one. Okay. All right, guys. Feel free to get a drink, take a quick break. We have one more thing to do before we jump into partner stuff. All right, all you need to do for this is just pick up a couple cones. so you're only going to need 4. And if anyone knows me, you know how much I like to color coordinate my cones. So you're just going to make a little grid, a little box. It doesn't have to be any specific dimension. Challenge yourself. The smaller, the more difficult it is. Okay, so we've got like a little, maybe 4x4 or 3x3. You guys decide. All right, set it up any way you like. All we're going to do, now that we're tired, can we focus on juggling? Can we focus on our first touch? All right, so the first exercise is a speed juggle, okay? You're going to see normally when I juggle, right, I put my foot down in between each one. In between each rep, I'm staying nice and relaxed. Speed juggle, we're just on the bounce or on the hop. Okay, so it looks like this. All right, nice tiny little touches. I'm staying upright, keeping my eye on the ball. I'm barely touching it, it's just hits my toe almost. All right, I'm keeping the ball in the air. And if you do this for long enough, you're going to start to feel a serious calf workout. All right? I'm going to make sure I stretch after this. All right, just a little speed juggle. The faster we hop, the faster we go. And that seems probably close to 50. Ooh, calves are on fire. All right, but like I said, like I always say, you guys are the athletes. All right, so you're in better shape than I am. All right, but what we're going to do now is every couple of juggles, I'm going to kick one up, I'm going to kick one about head height, okay? So it's going to look like this, keep the ball nice and low, and then one big one, try and keep it as a grid, and you're just going to take a touch out of the air and keep going. Okay, so every couple of juggles, pop one up, take it out of the air, and you keep juggling, even when you take a big touch. Pop it up, relax. All right, this gets pretty difficult the more we juggle. Right, we've got to stay composed. Make sure we take a good first touch out of the air. All right, every other couple juggles. Oops, I'm going to break this place. Every couple juggles, take a touch out of the air. All right, now that I'm tired, I've got to maintain that composure. It's the 90th minute, or the last 5 minutes of the game. Can I still take a good first touch? Can I still have good technique? Every couple juggles, pop the ball up, take it out of the air. And you can use one, I know you use my thighs a lot, right? You can use one of the thighs, hopefully. Right, pop it up, and kind of take it out of the air with my feet. Okay, so every couple juggles, just pop the ball up and relax, okay? So this is like our little cool down exercise, but it is still a technique exercise, of course. Right, we want to make sure we're staying composed. Ooh, you're good. Not like that. Trying to stay composed even when we're exhausted. And I tell you, I'm getting there. Pop it up, relax. Keep my eye on the ball, back of the ball. Ooh. Every couple juggles, take a touch out of the air. Okay guys, that's the end of our little solo session. Hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was good cardio for me. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. If you think that it was too easy or not enough work, right? Feel free to add more reps, okay? Or keep going, especially that little drill at the end, taking touches out of the air. We really want to focus on when we get tired, when we've got a heart rate and a sweat going, can we still maintain focus? Can we still make sure we're doing all the right things technically? All right? We'll be back with our little partner session. Should only take an extra 5 or 10 minutes or so. All right, camera's rolling. Okay guys, we finished up the solo session. We're gonna jump straight into a little partner session. If you don't have a partner, that's okay. There's some good ideas here. If you can convince your mom, dad, brother, sister, or whoever it is, all right, to come and help you, that'd be great. All right, it's just a short, tiny little 5-minute workout. It's going to work with our technique. It works great if you can do this when you're already tired. So similar to what we were talking about there, can we maintain composure when we're exhausted? So what you need to set up here is you just need 3 cones. They're going to set up in a little triangle formation. Okay, they're only about 1 foot apart. All right, And simply put, you're gonna have your partner, he's gonna hold the ball, or he or she's gonna hold the ball in his hands. Okay, you're gonna step up each time, make good contact with the ball, it's gonna go back to your partner's hands. The first one's nice and simple, it's just an inside of the foot volley back to the partner's hands. All right, so it looks like this, yeah, go ahead. All right, you're gonna step forward each time, right, making good contact. All right, just back into hands. All right, you'll see it's a little bit of footwork, a little shuffle in between each one. All right, I'm trying to just get a little bit of heart rate. You're going to want to work for about 45 seconds. Okay, each time I'm doing all the right things, keep my eye on the back of the ball, making good contact. And a little shuffle in between each one and a little V shape or a little U shape, okay? We'll do a couple more here. Becomes even harder when we get tired. So stay focused, try and concentrate where you're making good contact on the ball. 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. You shouldn't need a whole lot of rest in between. If you're doing this with a partner who's also a soccer player, you can switch the partners, so you'll be serving next. All right? And that gives you both a chance to work out, but it also gives you both a chance to take a little bit of rest in between. Okay? So the next one we're going to do, your partner's going to throw your ball to your thigh, and it's going to be thigh volley back to hands before the ball hits the ground, okay? So thigh volley back to hands. Ready? It doesn't matter what surface of the foot you use to serve the ball back. Could be the laces maybe, all right? Or it could be the inside of the foot. Just try and be a bit technical with it on the juggle. Right? If it's left side or if it's right side, be right foot only. If it's left side, left foot only. Okay? A couple more here. And shuffle in between. Last 2. Okay. All right. Next one, it's going to come into chest, and it's going to be a volley back to hands. All right? Good composure. We're only taking maybe 10 or 15 seconds in between each one. All right, so when I step up, partner's going to throw the ball to chest and volley back to hands. Yep. Yep. Becomes harder and harder as we get tired. Okay, so put the work in and stay focused. Couple more. 2 more. Last one. Okay. All right, we've got 2 left. These are our little challenging ones, okay? Your partner's going to throw the ball to you, but he's going to throw it about here so it hits the ground, okay? When it hits the ground, I'm going to half volley it back to hand. So this is actually kind of difficult technique. You need to get into the little habit of like scooping it back to your partner. Because a half volley is, of course, when we make contact with the ball as the ball hits the ground. All right, we'll try this, a little demo. All right, yeah, if it's the ground, perfect. I'm just going to scoop it up. All right, try and take it on the bounce there a little bit. Right back to hands. So if I do that movement, right, where I kind of scoop underneath it, it's almost like a little hop. All right, that'll make sure the ball goes up in the air. Right, if I don't do that, and I just make contact, when your partner throws it, yep, it's going to go along the ground, or it's going to bounce first. Okay, so make sure when that ball comes in, yep. All right, a little bit of a hop, a little bit of a scoop back to hands, just on the half volley. Couple more. This isn't easy, guys. All right, so don't worry if you don't get it the first time. Last 2. 1, 2, perfect. Okay, our last little challenge of the day. This is where it gets really tricky. We did chest volley, we did thigh volley. Now it's chest, thigh, volley, okay? And if you watch my first touch when I do this, all right, it's gonna be, I'm gonna pop that ball up in the air so I have time to get underneath it with my thigh. Okay, so the chest is the most important touch. If your partner throws you that ball and you don't pop it up, right, the ball's just gonna sink, and it's gonna be really difficult to get underneath it for that thigh. All right, so I'll go chest, yep. Try again. I always mess up the demos. Barely. All right, the hardest one. when I'm the most tired. All right, yeah. Good, do it again. Yeah. And one more time. All right. Always finish on a good one. Okay, guys. So the theme of the day really is when we get tired, can we maintain our technique? All right. And as you notice toward the end, right, my head was gone a little bit. You've got to stay extra focused on your technique, especially when you get a heart rate, especially when you start getting tired. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the solo session. Hope there was some good cardio in there, some good ball mastery stuff. And as always, if you get the chance to work with a partner while you're at home, have at it, especially if your partner is a soccer player. All right, this little drill, it's good exercise, but it's also great stuff to focus on our technique. Thank you so much, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. All right.